Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is January 29th, 2019, and after a short hiatus to do some auditing and do some cutting-edge technological research, I've decided to resurface, make this video, and give all of you some updates as of the beginning of this year. So, of course, this new year, which is 2019, has ushered in a whole entire new era of Scientology processing as far as ease of practice and application and the swiftness of results produced from that technology are concerned. We are seeing unheard of and unprecedented results. I am happy to announce that for the first time, and as of this week, I have personally had someone attest to the state of clear after 10 hours and 24 minutes of auditing time on New Era Scientology for Thetans. Now, not just Nest, but also Infinity procedure, as many in the field, the independent field, have continued to apply on a regular basis. They too are reporting extraordinary gains and wins. Now, an additional reason why I took a hiatus was, of course, as truth landed into the field, more and more confusion began to blow off. And unfortunately, after all this time, I was attacked by people within the free zone when I thought of all places that may have come from the Church of Scientology, from all the stories that I have heard and are being passed around lately. So it came as a surprise to me that the ones that could not accept the truth of the matter were those within the independent field. Now, it wasn't a large amount of people. It was maybe one or two or three that just did not like what I had to say. The reason for that, I do not know. But unfortunately, I had to take a step back, look at things, look at the field, look at the state of Scientology, Dianetics as it is today, and see what the scene was like and where we can all move forward from that point. And here's what I've decided. And to all my haters out there, all my detractors, and those who do not like what I'm doing and do not like what the rest of us die-hard Scientologists are doing, I will tell you, here is my response. That beginning by this year, I will be releasing, for free of charge, a self-processing manual entitled Scientology Infinity, which will be catered towards general public, cold traffic, and brand new members. We are going to breed new life and bring new life and blood back into the subject and field of Scientology. So those who do not like it, for all the dinosaurs out there who cannot accept it and begin to move forward with the things that are occurring, fine, that is your choice. Nobody begrudges you of it. But there are plenty of people out here whose lives can be improved, whose lives can be changed beyond a reasonable doubt. So that is what we're going to do. So, 1, I will be releasing Scientology Infinity. 2, we will begin work on forming a new organizational structure and independent Church of Scientology, or a non-profit. It has not been quite decided on that secondary point, but that's point number 2. Point number 3, I am going to recodify a 100% workable bridge of Scientology and make it available to everyone with all the accordant and necessary materials. I will also be going over and recodifying every single academy course and course on the standard bridge, and we are going to digitalize every one of these courses. This is the goal, ladies and gentlemen, to digitalize every single one of these courses so that they can be freely available to everyone. Now, those may not be free of charge, but they will be reasonable. But have them freely accessible to anyone who has an internet connection and would like to study any of the academy courses. New Era Scientology, New Era Dianetics, New Era Scientology for Thetans when that course becomes available. But the whole entire catalog of the bridge will be made available to every single one who wants access to it. So I'm going to codify all of these courses, and we're going to concentrate now, given this technological age we live in, we will be concentrating on, and these are theoretical numbers at the moment, but 80% practical and 20% theoretical. Remove all the redundancies out of these courses so that it can be all digitalized, streamlined, and people can see for themselves auditing demonstrations by myself and maybe some others, so that they will know and they can see 80% of the practical done in video and online, so they cannot be mistaken for how to properly apply these materials within session. So that is point number 3, ladies and gentlemen, to digitalize all the academy courses and make those freely available to everyone, probably via a platform similar to Udemy or one of these online university or course room type of platforms. So, and we will also be launching, actually that's a secret, ladies and gentlemen, that is confidential, so we won't be sharing that yet, but there is a point number 4. But those 3 main points are the release of Scientology Infinity, digitalizing all of the courses, number 2 would be starting a nonprofit or a new organizational structure in which we can all operate from. And then number 3 will be the release of a fully codified bridge and fully digitalized academy courses and everything else. So that being said, that is my response. You know, it's a wonderment and amazement to me that people would personally seek to attack me or seek to attack the field. Now, I feel it's necessary for me to speak on this one point because there's a lot of people going out and nattering about what the Church of Scientology may be doing, what other Scientologists may be doing, despite the fact that is a break in the code of a Scientologist. It is that simple. You never attack Scientology in public, and I always hear people attacking the subject. But what I find amazing is, if you feel you can be or do a better job than what someone else is doing, you simply go and do a better job. If you could build a house better than somebody that has been contracted to build a house or is known to be a person that is contracted to build homes, you simply go and you do a better job, and in this fashion you eventually beat out the competition, or you get a stellar reputation for producing results in excess of what the competition does. It's that simple. You don't go crying, whining, complaining about it, and then attacking the people that are trying to make a difference. That is petty, ladies and gentlemen, and it has no place in Scientology. That has no place in the world, for that matter. Nobody likes somebody that just bitches to bitch and doesn't then do anything about it. Especially grown men and women. It's almost laughable. And there's nobody out there right now. Now, there's quite a bit of controversy and a bit of polarity that I've created for coming out and publicly saying that I'm L. Ron Hubbard. Fine. If you can't accept that, fine. There's going to be controversy surrounding that. This I understand. But one thing no one is saying is that I'm not out here trying to help people and make a difference, and that I'm not helping people in making a difference. I had 4 people attest to the state of clear last year alone. Well, last year and this year, one of those clears attested this month. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. On average, I spend probably on average at least 4 to 6 hours a day auditing others, then the rest is spent with research and or my writings. So there is no doubt that I'm out here helping and continuously contributing to the field. So I would just ask that anybody who may be on the fence about things, may feel uncomfortable with that controversy of me claiming to be LRH and to have returned, please take that into consideration. Even if you don't personally believe it, at the end of the day, the proof will be in the pudding, and this is going to play out how it's going to be played out. And one of the first things I said in going public was, everything is going to stand on the virtue of the technology and what I am able to do and produce, which will determine that truth or not. Because the truth of whether or not I am, that is a relative one, ladies and gentlemen. So in any event, those are the major updates of 2019 and moving forward. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more. I mean, the winds are pouring in like crazy as of late, this new technology. And it seems that the field, the whole entire field and zest for Scientology has returned to the planet. And people are out, they're communicating again. You know, they're starting to open up. So it is a very, very good thing. And a lot of good things are occurring. And they will continue to occur this year. And I just ask if you have benefited from what I'm doing, or you are benefiting from it currently, or you even feel the work that I'm doing is beneficial to the field of Scientology in the world, please don't forget to contribute, make donations. You can find that either on the link below. I'll start posting these moving forward on my YouTube videos. So you can either find it in the link below for donations, which will just take you to PayPal. You can also find my website, which is lronhubbardrising.com. That's all one word, lronhubbardrising.com, all lowercase. That'll also be in the link below. And there's a link on the bottom of every single one of those pages as well on the website, to where you can make donations and contribute to the work I'm doing. I'm not in this for money. All those things do keep the lights on though, and they help to kind of grease the skids and move things along. Even though I'm technically worth $250 million, I have no access to that money, unfortunately. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you have a fantastic evening or day wherever you're at in your part of the world. And I thank you for all your support, for those who have been supporting me. And let's go out here and let's simply just get this thing done. Because it's not too late. We can make a change. And we can make a difference. With that said, goodbye, and I will speak with you soon.